serious?
Sammy's I think Sammy's a Christian, or she's close to God, or she's
Yes,
saved.
I'm
Right.
Christian, born again.
Right.
You, Sammy?
Yes, me. I know load me up so.
You sure?
You will tell my son to bark up the tree.
Woohoo!
Well, I mean,
And did
people are
I
Christians, you know.
Christian no backup tree? As Christians we have a backup trees too, you know?
All right, I think
Every
Tracy
tree
come
one backup
on.
too.
Why Tracy change our profile picture to come on?
Alongside the profile.
Chris is still a frog.
Tracy! Hey, what's up?
Just still need love, though, I true. With you. Tracy! But watch out, she come on mute, Mike. But guys, yo, Sammy, thank you so much for being so close to God. Even if you're a Christian, you really respect it. But it just came as a surprise to me, you know, because you just, you always vibes, you talk about rose, you talk about, you talk about a lot of nice things, you know. You know what I say? Tracy, don't come type and
This
talk
is
about
a good topic actually. This is really a good topic. Yes, because as Christians we're not closed off, you know. I mean we're in a relationship and sex is of God. God made it.
Well, and then I'm turn you up now
So
because
hello.
sweet. All right. All right. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Continue.
Preach it, sister.
Right?
The one John out
That's how
one
we're not
year.
worrying. Please. No. Everything I put on in my relationship, every single thing, nothing is off limits.
Wait,
Yes,
what's
OT, nothing is off limits.
here? Oh no, I make the nice part and miss me. Come here, I mix the flour. What I say now?
You want me put on the meat for your madam?
What you say, Oda?
Me. Sammy.
Sammy, come to say that again because me I get for miss out the
No,
nice.
because OT is saying that I'm a Christian. So and I am talking about rose and all of these things. So I'm saying as Christians we need love too. There's nothing that is off limits in my relationships. Nothing at all.
Christian, Sammy? Come,
Yes.
I'm not being judgmental, but you sure?
What do you mean by you sure? I don't understand.
Because as
And
you
Christian have feelings too. They're all humans as well.
But
no,
at
but listen, a
first,
Christian is not supposed to
do what?
hmm?
Do what? Christian not supposed to do it.
Okay, so everybody, hold on, give me a minute. Let's say I must put 21 and over. So I'm gonna put that.
Yeah, because I know you go get spicy.
Back foot, watch you know, watch you
I
know.
know you go get some draft you glasses if you look on the rawness. Me can't go. You know, me I didn't go bun me, so me have to draft you. Continue, guys. Don't let me distract you. I would love to.
Right, chosen. We have the right to. Well, what is off limits? If you're with somebody and you're with that person alone, nothing is off limits.
That's true.
Exactly. So
Have to explore.
yes.
All right, but look here. So that means say like sex toys and them something they wanna use them thing there too. Christians.
Well, I was as I said, I was baptized in Jamaica many years ago from younger. But we stray and whatever you come foreign and you find 1 2 man and everything and you stray and whatnot. And then you get into those things. And yes, I have a rose. Well, I don't use it anymore because it was getting too much. I put it away.
Okay,
Yes.
but some religion they don't use encourage those things.
Talk about religion,
She said she's a Christian.
Yes, the reason why I put it away also, why I stopped using it too is because they're saying like the body's a temple, you're not supposed to do
Right.
all of
So you
that
see, so
and da
I'm
da da
not saying
da.
anything bad. That's why I was shocked, Sammy, when you say you're
Yes.
actually a Christian.
So I put away the rose. I don't use the rose anymore. But in a relationship, nothing is off limits. Nothing is off limits at all.
But
as
I'm
you're married and committed to one another.
but
Yes, I wasn't married at all, but yeah.
As long as you're committed to one another.
But listen, what I am saying, the sex toy is not acceptable being a Christian, any form of sex toys, because they say that when you use that, you are inviting demonic spirits in your space.
Yeah, it's a form of, it's like lusting, yeah, and yeah, it's lusting, and we're not supposed to be lusting, yeah. But as I said, like I'm just finding my way back. Like I'm not perfect. I was doing all of that. I was doing that every day.
Understandable. Very
But do
tempting.
you know, okay, but do you know that when you use sex toys, especially when you're doing it by yourself, is like this that you're doing it with a spirit. Una didn't know that? It's
No, I did not
actually
know
a
that.
spirit. You have the sex demon, I don't remember their names. You have the female one and the male one. Whenever you're, especially people who masturbate, when you're doing that, I can't say that word upon the live though.
Say that.
Yes, when you're doing that, yeah.
Yeah, when you're doing that, because you know that three letter word there, it takes two persons. So you are there pleasuring yourself and doing it by yourself. Remember, say one person cannot make you come in, so you have to be another person. So while you're there getting into the mood, a demon will join you, and when you come, that's
Tracy, no easy, you know. Tracy.
Where you get your story from? Like seriously?
yeah.
How many your story from?
Eh?
No, but it's me and the toy.
Where them
It's me and the
from?
next person is the toy.
Somebody said chosen is only when you are alone. That's what I'm saying, especially when you're doing it alone because it's supposed to be two person. Yeah, me just said that. That's why the Christian woman, them man, young girl, use up the tie, get her. Tracy, why you coming at the chat? Company sitting on you and I mute the mic.
No, but I mean, it just alright. It just bothers me because even with the church thing, you have some woman. I'm gonna talk about the woman them they are every session at the church, and that's why them husband them are stray. Use up one for use up and do one for do so. You can't have one husband and make one husband happy. You their church a preach and this and that and holy and story and whatever. And the man out there want to look excitement and loving. Them a go look the dollar them think them excitement and loving. That's
But
too ugly.
you can do you don't have to use toys. There are all natural ways to do excited stuff without drawing
Which natural ways, and
You can't
facial.
tell me with the
But
boring stuff.
natural ways like ginger and onion, like you blend up ginger and things. Like what you mean by natural ways?
So wait, why
When
not
I
come for
pray,
me?
read what 60 Kim say.
When I pray over my toy, tell them walk past, let me kick out them which they
What I'm saying is, I feel like it's better to use that than go there and have multiple intercourse with different people and get all form of disease and things. I just feel like it's better if I do that. But I don't do it anymore. But I just felt it was better than going out there and having multiple relationship.
chase in the mouth. Wait, why not come for me? I'm saying, I grew up in church. And these things that you guys are coming with, it's not in line with the Bible.
It's true, Anne.
Especially.
It's true. That's why I got rid of mine. It's
Oh,
true. It's
okay.
not what you're saying is not a lie.
Right, okay, me
It's
glad
not a
Sammy
lie.
can admit to that. Because really and truly it's not in line, and when people have the long dildos thing them, you know that when you go away from the natural way of doing things, you're gonna keep wanting more and more. That's why people start having orgies and do some crazy things. Because when you like it's not natural, sex is not natural to you anymore. And then it's like when somebody take coke, when you start it at first, you get a nice feeling.